Thank you for watching Policy and Prejudice. My name is Chris Stevenson. Over the last week or so, we have heard criticism directed towards Barack Obama. Of course, there's been a lot of criticism of Obama over the last 3 years or so. This time it has to do with intelligence leaks regarding a Cold War that's been going on, of course, with the nation of Iran. Supposedly, Obama at some point started an operation. I think it was called Operation Olympics or Operation Olympic Games. Operation Olympic Games is for the purpose of knocking out Iran's nuclear enrichment program, stopping Iran from building missiles and rockets and weaponry that could potentially damage parts of the world, United States in particular. We don't really need that. And when I first thought about it, because I know Pat Freeman had talked about this months ago, and I said that's a pretty peaceful measure of not deregulating, but it's a pretty clever way of disarming somebody. And that's what it did. Operation Olympic Games set Iran's nuclear power plans and nuclear power enrichment program back probably anywhere from 18 months to 2 years. They're still going on with the program. If it weren't for the leaks, it probably could have set them back even more, maybe 10 or 20 years. But the leaks kind of ruined this. And that's the thing. The other aspect of the leaks, of course, is Obama's hit list. It has to do with Obama's hit list. A lot of that had gotten out. Of course, Obama has carried out a lot of hits, so, some of that's a matter of record. In particular, when it comes to his most famous hit, which is regarding Osama bin Laden. The thing about this, Obama gets a lot of criticism. I've been noticing over the last weeks, over probably last year or so, especially over his drone attacks. One thing about the drones, they're dangerous. But there are better alternatives next to just outright bombing nations, which is what we've been used to seeing for decades. Yes, there's some loss of life. But some of you just think you want the drone just to hit the target and not hit anybody around him. That's not going to happen. Okay? But it beats having to bomb a whole city just to get one person or whatever, as has been the tradition regarding warfare. So, so this is not a situation of, six in one hand and half a dozen in the other. It's not apples and oranges. Drones, when compared to all-out war and all-out military offensives, drones are much cleaner and a much less loss of life, okay? But have innocent people died because of this? Of course they have, yes, But at a much lower rate. As far as the American public is concerned, yeah, you have critics of these drones. You're going to have critics of these cyber attacks. Before you even had critics of the cyber attacks, you had people leaking them out. So the cyber attacks couldn't even be as effective as they're supposed to be. Obama has effectively stopped people and killed people that you wouldn't want living next door to you. That's the main thing, okay, and that's always good to remember. But what's going on now? There's books being written, and I think there's one out right now regarding this to get more detail about Operation Olympic Games. Check it out, because a lot of this stuff has been, it's information out there on the web and everything, and it's worth checking into. It's worth looking at. But like I says, I don't think the Obama administration, especially Obama having already said that he's going to have a transparent government. His books are open. Okay, so I don't know why people are even worried about leaks as far as that's concerned. Anyway, you should be happy. Okay, so that's the main thing. For clbTV, our producer Curtis Lee, and also a big shout out to the radio station WUFO for allowing us to shoot these segments. My name is Chris Stevenson. Thank you for watching Policy and Prejudice. You all have a good week.